This podcast is brought to you by Tri-County Speaks, serving survivors of sexual assault in Berkeley, Charleston, and Dorchester counties.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ariana Keels. I'm the Charleston County Victim Advocate for Tri-County Speaks, which serves the Charleston, Dorchester, and Berkeley counties based in South Carolina. And today I have No, you're okay. And so today I have some of my staff members with me, and they'll introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Alex Russell. I'm the Executive Director of Tri-County Speaks.
Hey everyone, I am Brittany Green and I am the Berkeley County Victim Service Advocate for Tri-County Speaks.
Hello, I'm Megan Fennell and I'm the Prevention Intern at Tri-County Speaks.
Hi everyone, I'm Nicholas Potter. I'm the Operations Coordinator at Tri-County Speaks.
Hi, I'm Sahar, and I am work intern at Tri-County Speaks.
Hi, I'm Sharon, and I'm the Dorchester County Advocate at Tri-County Speaks.
So I want to say thank you to everyone for being here with us today and listening to this episode. So today we'll be talking about how we all can prevent sexual assault. This will be a quick one because there are so many ways to prevent sexual assault, but today we'll only be talking about how in our roles with the agency we prevent sexual assault, and also how community members can prevent sexual assault. So first we're going to talk about how within our work with Tri-County Speaks, we work to prevent sexual assault. So as the Charleston County Victim Advocate, I work specifically with folks in Charleston County, but I'm also the bilingual victim advocate for the agency. So I also speak Spanish and I work with the Latinx community and other foreign language speakers to prevent sexual assault.
Again, I'm Sharon, and I feel that I aid in preventing sexual assault through the use of teaching healthy dating and intimate relationship skills within the community, and by promoting healthy sexuality and empowerment-based training.
Hi again, I am Sahar, and I, as the social work intern here, I do a little bit of one-on-one sessions with clients, and this looks like working through some of the trauma that they have experienced and learning coping mechanisms to make sure that they are able to handle these things and to make sure that they are around people who are promoting a healthy and a boundary setting environment.
I'll go next, and I'll say that as far as prevention, one of the big programs that we have at Tri-County Speaks is our PREA program for the Prison Rape Elimination Act. And so we do a lot of work with prevention in terms of working with prisons in the Tri-County area as well as jails to make sure that there are systems in place and being enforced to prevent sexual violence, but also support survivors of sexual violence that are a part of the criminal justice system.
Yeah, so as the operations coordinator, I help manage and apply for grants that help fund some of these programs, and of course the wonderful people who work here. So I just make sure that we're applying the grants appropriately and that we're not misusing funds. And yeah, we look for different opportunities for funding. So it's about what I do.
As a prevention intern, my work has been a lot of research on prevention methods and the difference between primary prevention and risk reduction. And I made some infographics on that. And a lot of the research that I've seen has said that teaching healthier conversations about consent and making sure more people know about that, and also avoiding harmful societal scripts on gender, and making sure to avoid victim blaming language and rape culture seems to be really big factors in how you can help prevent sexual violence.
As the executive director, I work towards preventing sexual violence by sharing our story, Tri-County Speaks story, survivor stories within the community to let people know what we're up to, how we're serving survivors, how they can be a part of our mission. So we just invite you and anyone you know who might be interested in making an impact in a survivor's life, just to reach out for more information.
So the last little piece I wanted to talk about, just to start the discussion, of course, about how we can prevent sexual assault, is how we can call community members to action to prevent sexual assault. So an easy one, super easy, you're doing it right now. You're listening to this podcast, you're listening to this information, you're staying connected with Tri-County Speaks. So you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, and just see what we're up to in the community to help start the conversation and begin preventing sexual assault.
I feel that the community could aid with assisting by educating the youth at an early age, letting them know and understand how to identify when they are, have been sexually assaulted. I think that that would be very beneficial, because if they start at a young age understanding, then as an adult, maybe they'd be more prone to report it or not allow it to happen.
Personally, I know that we all know someone who has been sexually assaulted, and I think it's extremely important to open that door. Continue to have an open door and continue to educate yourself, so we use the right words when someone comes to us in need of our help and assistance, and we are able to facilitate that conversation and offer services that are in the community.
I think what could help too is reading and just asking questions. I know I ask my wife a lot of questions. What's this experience like? How can I help you? And so being an advocate for those who really need it is one way to help.
I would say another thing is allowing the platform for these conversations to be had. Sexual violence occurs in all different types of environments. If you work for an organization that may not necessarily have the mission of supporting victims of sexual violence, know that there are people and there are different situations and experiences that people can experience in their environments that you can make an impact on. You can speak out when you see something. As an individual, you can have these tough conversations when things happen in the media. And just we all need to kind of remind each other of finding safer ways for us to engage with each other, and understanding when people don't feel safe and how to manage that.
I think that a really important way to help prevent this is to make consent a bigger conversation and culture. I remember I read a study recently, and it was examining high school textbooks. There were 16 of them, and it said that only 3 of them mentioned consent at all. And I think it's really important to make it more known and to make sure people learn how they can implement enthusiastic consent and respect people's boundaries as soon as possible.
And I'll add, get involved in however you possibly can. So whether that's volunteering with our organization, through becoming a hotline volunteer advocate, whether that's through making donations, whether that's just reaching out to see if there are any other volunteer opportunities related to communications, or helping us apply for grants, whatever your strengths and interests are, just reach out and see if there's an opportunity to work with us.
Thank you guys for responding and letting everyone know how in our roles we prevent sexual assault and how we think community members can prevent sexual assault. I do want to call listeners to action. If you're listening to this on Facebook, throw a comment down in the comment box and tell us how you're preventing sexual assault in your community, or something you see or something you've done to prevent sexual assault. We want to hear from you because we want to continue this conversation. And like I said, this is only the beginning. So if you have questions, feel free to call us on our hotline and ask us any questions you like. and obviously continue to talk to your friends and family about preventing sexual assault, because it takes all of us to end this in our community. Thank you guys for your time.